Minnesota Fighting Vikings made a bold move this offseason, sending star wide receiver Stephon Diggs to Western Siberia for a sweet sexiness of draft picks, one being the number 22 overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, and the Vikings selected one Justin friggin' Jefferson from the LSU, Louisiana State University, and it really does seem like one of those trades where both sides win. Everyone wins. So Diggs currently leading the NFL in yards at 906, reception 73, as well as targets 102. He's become Josh Allen's brand new best friend. And also through 9 games, Justin friggin' Jefferson, that's his real name, by the way. Check his birth certificate. 42 catches, 762 yards, as well as on pace for 75 catches, 1,355 yards over the 16-game season. Woo! And that is slightly ahead of Randy Moss's nice rookie year of 1998, 69 catches, 1,313 yards. Now, I mean, Jefferson has 3 touchdowns. Randy Moss had 17. It's a little bit different, but okay. Now, the NFL record for a rookie for receiving yards in a season is set by Anquan Boldin in 2003 when he put up 1,377. Could Jefferson be in that realm? It's certainly possible. And I think that with Burrow sort of and Justin Herbert sort of lately, I think that Jefferson could and should sneak his way into the Offensive Rookie of the Year conversation. Now, James Robinson of the Jaguars, the pride of Illinois State, will be in there as well, but also, PFF Fantasy pointed this up. Most receiving yards by a rookie, a wide receiver through week 10 since 2015. Jefferson numero uno, 762. Of course, Amari Cooper had a big rookie season coming out of Bama in 2015. Yeah, he was on the Raiders. Yeah. Cool. Then, Michael Thomas, Captain Slant, T. Higgins, and, of course, DK Metcalf. So, a fun anecdote as well is that Justin Jefferson has led the NFL in PFF receiving grades 4 out of the 9 weeks that he's played this season, which is absolutely amazing. And also, if you take out that he essentially was a reserve the first 2 weeks, wow. Just absolutely putting the bang thing on the league. And also, the fact that Kirk Cousins has struggled pretty mightily and the Vikings are a run-first team makes it even that more amazing. He's currently the number 2 graded wide receiver at 90.8, behind only some dude in Green Bay who's not as good as Justin Jefferson, as well as Adam Thielen. So the question is, how's he doing this? How's Justin Jefferson coming in and be like, hey, I'm here. Number 18 is in the house. Well, did have down games against Green Bay and Detroit, mainly because the Vikings straight up didn't throw the ball, especially against Green Bay in those swirling winds, as well as Dalvin Cook has absolutely been destroying those last 2 weeks. And also Jar Alexander. Yeah, that's a sign of respect, man. Vikings coming off the bye, Green Bay, Mike Pettin, we're like, hey, Justin Jefferson is wide receiver 1. We're going to shadow him with Jar Alexander. Woo! Something that you love to see, putting some respect on his name. Also, you like how Kubiak is deploying him, and it's something that we said before the season that he would excel at is those in-breaking routes. So NFL Next Gen stats, Justin Jefferson continued his success on in-breaking routes tonight, gaining 75 yards on 3 receptions, 12 routes. Jefferson on in-breaking routes this season, 375 yards, which is 3rd in the NFL, as well as he's averaging 4.0 yards per route, which is 1st in the league. Also, lost in the shuffle of the Chicago mess last night. It's like, oh, yeah, do you know Chicago played good defense? Please. Or Cordero had a kick return touchdown? Please. It's all about the Vikings, son. And Justin Jefferson made big-time plays in high-leverage situations. Now, you could also say that, some of Jefferson's big games against the Titans, the 2-touchdown, 166-yard game against the Falcons, that a lot of that was in garbage time and catch-it mode. Sure, understandable. Still counts the same in fantasy, but every single catch, 8 for $135, every single yard against the Bears on Monday night was needed, and it was in a high leverage, big pressure spot. And Jefferson had 2 monster 3rd down conversions against the Bears. First one, 14 yards on 3rd and 8. The second one really made the game. So 3rd and 11, the Vikings got backed up by a penalty, the absolute FUBAR holding penalty by Kyle Rudolph. But the Vikings were at 3rd and 11 on their own 14, and then Justin Jefferson on the post gets a 54-yard catch and run. Woo! What's amazing is that the Vikings' winning percentage increased 16.3% after that one play. Just completely, flipping field position as well as giving the Vikings fresh set of downs in Bears territory. It was a big-time onions throw from Cousins. It was a big-time cojones catch from Justin Jefferson, and that's what he does. That's something that I love about Jefferson is that, of course, he's fun, flashy, young. He's also humble as well, but also the moment is never too big for him. Like, he's never going to get alligator arms. He's never going to to just like freak out. Like, he's never going to be a shrinking violet in a big time high leverage spot, because he wants that. He wants that smoke. He wants that highlight. He wants all of the headlines. He wants all that, and I love that. And also, you look at his final 3 collegiate games: SEC title game against Georgia, them dogs, 7 catches for $115 and a touchdown. Also in the college football semifinals against Oklahoma, 4 touchdowns. Damn, son. And then also, Justin Jefferson goes for 9 for $106 against AJ Terrell and Clemson in the Natty. Completely not even close, and putting a cap on a perfect season. Oh, we got Joe Burrow, the Heisman #1 overall pick too, by the way. So cool. But it is really a lot of fun. And us Vikings fans, of course, have been privy to some great wide receivers in our day. Anthony Carter, back in the day. Chris Carter, Randy Moss, of course. Early Percy Harvin, early Stephon Diggs. Throw my guy named Burleson in there too. That's right. And also, watching Justin Jefferson absolutely hit the ground running as a rookie makes you wonder what would happen if Jefferson was able to play the first 2 weeks when he sort of needed points against the Packers and against the Colts. But finding him just emerging every single week, getting a little bit better. That route running is already as clean as anyone in the league, and it's only going to get better. Wow. It's amazing. Him and Thielen, best wide receiver duo in the league. The Vikings making some timely throws. They're still a run-first team. Dalvin's going to cook MVP for sure. But Justin Jefferson is continuing to bloom, and also he's doing it in big-time spots now where you got to have it, look for 18, as opposed to just garbage time catch-up stats, which still count in fantasy. So there you go. But your thoughts? Justin Jefferson is freaking redonkulous. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.